Hello, welcome back. And today we are continuing over the last build up. So we had our clothing factory running for a while now, only with few workers, but this truck is taking our first export, and this is going to bring us some more money. So we are currently only have the money coming from tourism income, and probably from this month we will have some more money coming from our clothing. So this is our first income coming from the cloth, and that is what I'm excited about. Over time, I will probably see our economy in the green for the first time, and that's a good news. That's a good news. Construction wise, there are few things I have added, and I am building those up. I'm adding a new water network to have a pump in between to supply water. Where is that truck? I will keep an eye on that. It is taking me money. It is not moving in its maximum speed because it is blocked by other traffic. This guy has a maximum speed of 31 and it is blocking everybody. So that is why we need an highway, but not happening anytime soon. So since last episode, what I did, I planned this infrastructure. So I am taking this railway in this direction now. I don't want my railway in this direction. I am merging all the railway here. I have created a bridge to connect to the highway from, so no, if somebody wants, they don't have to travel to entire city. They can connect to the highway here and they can go in all direction they want. And I have keep an extension open because this is the area I am planning for my construction industry. That is what I am currently planning on. I will why I took railway this side, because I want a city here. I want a city here. Probably I will do something about it because this area is very small, and having a railway will cover all of them. So I want my highway to go like this to keep all available space and have a railway there. Okay, my incomes. So my first cloth income is coming now. I am for the first time in green. Our economy is making their own money and we are in surplus for the first time. It is tiny bit. Probably I will lose that money in next 10 days of this month. But yeah, for the first time we have seen our economy in the green. Over time, over time, I am hoping to produce more cloths from here, and also produce more cloths via this factory. So I will also enable construction for this one as well. And I also have this fabric factory that I can also enable. So I am currently my current bottleneck is my population. I have very low unemployment rate. I need the access. I need pretty more. I am still pending on this hotel. My hotel is on maximum capacity. They are serving people. That is still happening, and that is making me money. That is making a fair chunk of money. So everything looks in the right direction. I have this Rachi farm field also planned in past episode. It is also building up. So I am thinking to have my own crop production, whatever I can get. But I think this is enough. This is enough. We can get a lot from this one out. If can it will it be sufficient for our fabric factory for the whole year? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But in any case, I will go. I will take haul the. I will haul everything out of here and take to my fabric factory once needed. And if I am in shortage, I can always buy it. Crops don't cost me much. Crop don't cost me much. Crop. crop is something very cheap. It is 7 ruble per ton. But still, means having own production will help me. One thing I'm currently missing over here is this railway track. So this railway track should be part of what? It is going in this direction, so you should be part of this one, and in for other direction, be part of this. So this junction is too busy now. But one thing, since I have merged this one here, I am not seeing the use of this outer railway. So I can get rid of it, or I can keep this space occupied for something in future. The only thing I'm not sure, how do I take railway in this direction? Do I need to take railway in this direction? Because it will happen. It will happen. My railway has to go in that direction, but currently I'm planning more going more south than going more central India. So that is where this area comes into picture. That is why I am planning to do something around this. So this will be my construction industry, having my own gravel. Currently I am purchasing gravel. I can build gravel over here. That is what I'm trying to do. Let me just quickly look, have a quickly overlay what you guys are currently missing on, and we can move into doing some of others. Okay, everybody is getting water, everybody is getting garbage, everybody is getting garbage. Housing wise, this building is full, this building is almost full, this building is almost full. So that means I am running low, so there is something called free flat. Oh, there is 138 people, so I have lot of free flat available space for my citizen, so I'm not worried much about it. I'm not, my construction vehicles are getting used, so everybody have a job assigned to it. So that is the plan, that is the plan. So this is where my second industry, second city, a smaller city will be. I will stretch my city somewhere here also, not a problem, because that is a beautiful hilly area, why not? And that is something I need to plan about, because there could be resources here, could be looks like, but not sure. Resources could be anywhere, resources could be anywhere. That is why I need a technical university now. That is, technical university will unlock this map for us where my resources are. Currently I don't know anything about it. That is what I need to check. And before I do any another university, I need one more city. That is what I am going trying to go in that direction. I can also have another industry city here, because why not? My one city is here, another city could be here. This is a fair space, but I'm not sure in what direction to go. Totally not sure. And they have all the jobs they need to do. They are bringing stuff. Nobody is getting bottlenecks, so everything is happening as expected. Only thing getting me blocking me right now. Only thing blocking me right now is my population. Kolkata bus platform has 38, and you got 10. So what I can do? You are low. Go here. So while you go here, what I will do, I will assign you to a line to have two buses to my Bhubaneswar bus stop and stop going to depot. So what that way, what will happen? Two buses, so they are spaced out. They are spaced out. They will bring more worker to this area, because I do have a little of surplus, not much, but still they will bring more people here. I am low on firefighter, and doing that is a problem. That will drop excess worker, so no excess worker will make nobody to work here. What you're taking, you are bringing more fabric to me. Fabric wise, I'm in good storage. My people are here, they are producing me cloth. And one thing I should also change now, so this guy is bringing cloth from custom house, and I don't think I do need to do that anymore. So what to do? Let me add a stop here. So now take cloths from here, wait until load and remove Kolkata here. So this way we are now going to consume our own cloths. So if I had to check my resource status, let's go with this year. So we imported around only 3,000 worth of cloths. That is too low. My two biggest import this year is fabric and steel. Fabric because we just started with our clothing factory. So our cloth export should rise above it, but that is still fine. But other major steel, we cannot do anything about steel because steel is another production chain. I need to raw mine bauxite, then turn into lot of production chain. That is not going to happen very soon. Fuel is again it is like bottleneck is via resource. Where do I have a resource? Food is something I can do. Food needs only crop, I guess. But I am not going in direction of food, or should I go in direction of food? We'll plan. We'll plan. Our next city will have this industry as a major industry. But what I'm thinking, once I on fabric, my chemical will be going to be a bigger import because fabric factory need chemicals. So that is something I should be worried about instead of food. But but we will plan whether food or chemical in next few months or few years once we have another city planned going on. So now I'm currently in the dilemma what to do. This should this be a city or this be a city? This be a construction industry or this be a construction industry? Because two things. One city should be here, one city and one other city should be here. City wise, I need to block something here first. I need a roundabout here. Why I need a roundabout? I need a way. I need to leave me a way so I can go in this direction. There would be a bridge. I am pretty much sure because I know India. India have oil in this direction, and if had it had any relevance to the okay, I believe I can check that right in the real life. Pump jack 0%, 0%, 0%. Oh, see, there is oil here in this direction, and I'm loving it. So this is my oil area, and I when once it is still very far. It is still very far, but I believe my oil industry is going to be in this direction. This is small pocket of India map. So this area is oil area. That is one thing I know for sure. And that is a hack. Without exploring oil, I know where my oils are. And I was there any resource here as well? Nope, there wasn't. Was there any coal here? Coal doesn't happen in flat land, but this area for India is a coal surplus area. So where is coaling? Coal. Fossil fuel is coal from Jack coal mine. Yep, there was coal. See, but the quality was less. So quality was less, 17%. So this area is coal. Oh, this area is coal. Oh, wow, good thing I checked. So this area is coal. All these area is coal. So probably my coal industry is going to be here, and that is what I quickly checked. So I don't need industry for now, but I know where my coals are. Coal means some industry related to coal, heavy railway, production. What do you finished? So it finished research. It finished research, so there would be more tourists lining up for my city. I should go with fire now. That will decrease the chances of happening fire in my city. One, two. Okay, you guys are waiting on what? Go here, go here. Build all of these infrastructure for me. What about you? Build me this. Build me this. I why I'm doing a water work because I'm adding a pump. Pump is something because if I had to show you what was the problem, it is not currently blocking me from anything. But if you see here, this guy, where are you? It is bringing water to my Kolkata substation. Kolkata substation is this guy, and it is low on water storage. Why this is low on water storage? Because the pressure is too low for this area, too low, and this should not happen. And the pressure is too low because I don't have any sort of pump. If you see, output pressure is around 1.94, so it is capped. It is getting capped by one third of maximum capacity that can flow out of it. So that is why I'm trying to have a pump system. I will totally demolish this line, and this way, if this is having low capacity, so what the problem is, my water truck was supposed to be working for this guy, but it is working for my city now instead of working for heating plant. I'm approaching November, so snow anytime soon. Temperature is minus 3 degrees centigrade. I always want a water truck here, so this should be a better choice to have one more water truck just in case. Because if this goes down, if see, this is what I never want to see. This is what I never want to see. It should always have water. This is the water that gets pumped to house, that gets pumped to this heating plant, and I want this water to be 100%. So I want a water truck to be working for this all the time. I added one, so that should be fine, and that pump system should be done anytime soon. 54%, 92%. Switch is already done, so I'm left with what is your status? 52%. This pipe is also done, so almost all of them are done. This is also getting done, and it will happen just in a moment now. So if you see the pressure now, so this pressure is 6, but the pressure of first pipe is was 1.92. It is around 5.3, right? So it is taking more volume out of it. This pressure is high, so it is discharging more water. So if you see, it is discharging more water than this guy because it has a higher pressure. So probably at this point I should be able to delete this guy because there is no need. I don't need this, but this don't have any sort of demolition. I can bring one vehicle from here. My unemployment is 9% and my firefighters are too low. I need babies to happen very fast. I need more population to be in my city. F3. So what now? I need to fix that first. I need to fix that first. Give me a bus. So all bus total capacity should be the minimum. 45, 65. Let's go with you. Winter is here. Another winter is here. The only thing I should be worried about is heat. And you should never be out of water. You should never be out of water. So if you get me this, I will assign you to take workers from here. Take worker from here. And would you do? Demolish first. Demolish. this piece of network. Which piece? This guy. Once you are done with this, it will create a water problem for a while, and again I'm overloading my water situation. Once you are done with this, what will happen? How much waste you can generate? So two, three, four trip of waste. Makes sense. But what I can do about this? Construction waste it will take up somewhat time. But demolishing this is causing me a problem. There is no water coming now. The water is a problem right now. It is depleting. It is depleting. It will deplete for a while. It will deplete for a while. It is producing me resource. No export last month. I am surprised to see this value. Oh no, sorry. 6,000 of export this, 7,000 of export this month. This is good news. So my export is rising, my tourism income is rising. Last month I was on 500 ruble loss. This month I am more ruble loss, but still. Not burning whole money. The current money even if I am burning this amount of money, I have a surplus of 30 months. So I can stay for 30 months with same amount of money without doing anything. But when in 30 months, I will increase my production. I will increase my cloth production. I'm going to increase my fabric production. My fabric production will drop. Probably my crop import will rise. Winter is something I don't like to have an import. So what you guys are waiting on? You guys are waiting on a lot of things. So are you assigned to anybody? Why you are not assigned to anybody? Because you are not connected. So that should make you bring all the resources here. Don't be idle. Don't be sitting. Once you are done, you should also start construction of this piece of road, and that way you can gravel all. Don't be sitting. Just don't be sitting. There are a lot of things to be done. Gravel this entire piece of road. That is still fine. I don't want to see this. Okay, there was a minute drop of workers. Anything they are hitting it up. So anything below half or 80 is something that I should be worried about. New vehicle type. I don't need any of them. Just be away from that. But unemployment is too low and my firefighters are too high. That is good news. That is still a good news. Do you have a dedicated vehicle? No, you don't have a dedicated vehicle. Where is my railway right now? My railway is just closing to get me the first higher capacity construction line, and that is a good news. That is a good news. December we are looking positive for a few days, but let's see how this continues. Tourism, we are getting tourism. This guy is carrying too much of worker and wasting me a worker. Don't carry all of them. 50% still okay, right? You cannot accommodate 50%, that is your problem, but I want people to be wasted than having not nothing to do about. So how's my demolition going on? Did you complete or what? Waiting for garbage disposal. Demolition has stopped. Where is the garbage truck? You are taking unfinished plumbing to Kolkata. Again, you're going to this guy, right? F3. Yep. So at least two, three round of, and that will be done. And it is low on water. It should be low on water. Nope, you are not low on water. That is what I want to see from you. No, you should not be low on water. You still have lot of. There is a number of worker waiting 40, and that is a good mix of population I want to see. What's about here? How's my higher education? 22%. It is still in a good mix. That's what I want to see. Shopping center is not overflowing. That is always I have to check. Indoor pool is not overflowing. Cinema is not overflowing. What about the production? Two people is looks little low to me. I will add one more people. Doctors are doing okay. Teachers are not doing okay. There are a lot of space for babies. That's what I want to see. Lot of empty flat. Nothing I can do about this one. Who's holding up here? This guy is holding up here. What's your capacity? You are 92% full, and that is okay. That is okay. See this truck going to build my farm industry, and that is what I want to see. So I have multiple development going across all areas, and that is a good news. What next? So this area. So I know this is a coal plant, right? So let me just rename this fossil fuel. 50% of coal mine is okay. How much a coal mine produce? So coal mine produce coal ore per worker 4.2. 100 worker should be around 400 ton of coal. 400 ton of coal in a best case scenario. There is another productivity coming into picture. So I should plan around 400 ton of coal. Okay, that is okay. And quality of source is 50%, so that makes 50%, around 50%, right? 68% is okay. You go here. Okay, this area is occupied for. I'm going to name this YJAG. God, why not? This is a YJAG. Technically, YJAG is not a coal area, but my this city is a YJAG, and I want the city to be a YJAG. So this is where my coal industry will come. Coal industry and brick can be placed together, and that is something I should have in this direction. But I also want construction industry here. So the biggest consumer by volume. So if you see this year, import by volume, gravel is one of the most imported thing by volume. This is a unit. This is still fine. Power don't. If you ignore power, the most imported item we did was a gravel, and gravel is something that can help me build concrete and asphalt, and also brick, right? I guess. So I would start with the gravel plant. So gravel plant is something. This building, this mound is something that will help me get me gravel with very ease. How much do you produce? So you produce 3.5 ton of per worker. So for 40, math wise, 120, 140 ton of, okay. And what about processing plant? 140 ton. Consumption and maximum production 40 ton of quarry. So you can only process 40 ton of quarried stone, but this guy can produce 120, 43, 120. 120 ton of quarried stone. So gravel processing is too low. The math does not add up per work day. Maximum number of workers for 40 ton. I need more gravel processing plant or what? Okay, I can do something. I can do something about it. So gravel processing plant, gravel quarry, what you would do, you need a free excavator. I was getting green here. Okay, okay, I can go in this direction, not a problem. This should be able to gravel quarry. Okay, so you do me this. You do me this. So once you are done, I need to take you to the gravel processing plant. Gravel processing plant can be very close to you guys, but it need worker. It need worker, and that is something I should be worried about. I should not be worried about that much. So that adds a gravel processing plant. I need this to be in a walkable range, but that is still fine. I need a gravel storage. So once this produce a gravel, before I do that, do I need a gravel storage? I need a gravel storage. That makes sense because why not? Gravel storage is somewhere here. Large aggregate, small aggregate is 1870 ton of aggregate because this can be a slow thing. Or you cannot take any input, you are only having output, that is a bad thing. So I need a continuous supply. Wow. So I need a continuous supply of stuff going from this thing. I cannot like have a holding area. That makes sense. So let me add you here. So what happens now? So this gravel ferried by a truck here, quarried stone ferried by a truck in this processing plant. This processing plant convert it into gravel, and gravel gets stored here. So if gravel is getting stored here, I also need to think about another plant in a backup. Because what if I need more plant? I won't build it right now, but I should be able to plan it around. So this is okay. Can you get me another connection? You can get me another connection here. Get me a connection point here. And both of you needs worker. Both of you needs worker. So what I can add more gravel quarries around here, not a problem. I had to plan about waste and water for them, but I will leave them as is for now. connect here. So that is my gravel production. Now what next? With gravel comes cement plant. Cement, what does no? Cement need, it takes gravel, it takes coal to produce cement. Coal is here, right? And I can bring coal. I do have gravel. Won't that be too much? Because this is a small capacity, small load. That is a small load. Let's go back. Employment is rising. Employment is rising. Unemployment is rising. 8% of unemployment. So 55 people don't got any work per day. My tourists are ill. Go get, go get them. Heal them. You are ill because of heat? No, you are not ill because of heat. F3. Oh, I completely missed one thing. I should be able to doing so. The demolition should have completed right now. Yep. So what next? So get me. This was a higher pipe or something, right? Why did I choose this smaller pipe? Wow, stupid me. I did a stupid job to do that, but still I will be doing this. So I can add more, one more pump this way and have everybody here and here make you this as a high priority because I am now short on water and this truck is supplying me water. I don't want that to happen. This is a too long of a distance to travel. Once a truck is assigned somewhere, it there won't be any truck assigned here, and I don't want that kind of scenario. So fine, let's assess this. So what we were planning gravel industry. So what we can do of with gravel, we can do asphalt plant. Asphalt plant take gravel and produce and take gravel bitumen and produce me asphalt. That is okay. So it will take a gravel out of here. It will take gravel out of here. And what is one thing I need to worry about? These two produces quarried stone and store here. I need to connect it to the storage, but I also need people to be here. Be here. So the best way I should doing this, the best way I should be doing this is to have a splitter. So this is something around. It goes into 1 to 3. I can now have 3 different connections. I can now get 3 different connection out of it. So with 3 different connection, if I build, if I build concrete plant take gravel and cement. Concrete plant take gravel and cement. So it takes gravel. Do you have smaller concrete plant? No. This won't be a biggest gravel plant. I still have to build the smallest one. I will be having this as the smallest one. Build me one here, not here. Build me one here. T. Cement plant is there. What would be another cement concrete plant is done now. Cement plant takes 105 ton of gravel per day. I'm not convinced about this smaller one though. I am totally not convinced about this smaller one. I want a bigger one. storage, I was with this one. I want a large storage. Do you have storage with truck? 1915, 1672, 5,000 tons of aggregate. Nope, that's too big and looks ugly. Do a T here, assign you here. So I increases the capacity, now increase the capacity, go here, to here, that's a two input you can get. Will I be able to add more? I'm not sure. Cancel. If I cancel you here and add one more from here, I can still plan something around this, but I am not sure if that is going to happen. If it is happening, it is happening. I can have one here, connect you here. So all of them are connected now. You are connected here. You are connected here. So all of them are connected. I need a bus stand over here to drop my worker. So bus stand, so let me put a bus stand first. So bus stand should be for citizen. This looks okay location. This looks okay location. So you should be able to connect here. And if I assign you here, so you guys are connected. Okay. Nope, I cannot. So few things are done. My concrete plant is done. I need asphalt. Once I have my own asphalt, I will get my highway done. And it still will need me lot of worker, but highway are more faster. So cement plant is done. No, concrete plant is done. Get me an asphalt plant. Get me an asphalt plant. Too close to existing building. This need me flattening, and that is okay. Okay. So before you do anything, get you a quick footpath here. And what about you need asphalt plant need what do you need? You need asphalt plant need bitumen. So bitumen come in a storage, I guess. So that would be a liquid storage. It hold me 90 ton of bitumen. And why not? I will assign a bitumen tank over here. I am only left with a cement plant and I am tempted to add that, although it is consuming lot of gravels, but I think we should have a cement plant. The problem is how do I fit you? So if I delete this guy, I'm sure this is causing the issue. Brick factory takes coal only. Asphalt. No, no, cement plant 81 1010 49. If I get you here, 44 ton of steel, that looks too much to me. I can buy cement. I can buy cement, park it over here, then do something about it. Okay. So if I do this, completely not build you, I will only build if I see I have a capacity, and with that how far you all guys can walk. So if I can drop somebody here, everybody is in range. So this is my initial plan, and I'm not going to build these two connection. Cement is not I'm going to do anything about, not at all, not at all. I will keep this space open so I can bring railway over here, and that way this area gets clean for me. I need only to be connected here. That is fine. That is fine. I am losing money. I am only losing 100,000. I am only losing 1,000 ruble worth of money now. That will make me 120 months of surplus. 51, 9% unemployment. 9% unemployment means I am getting too many people. And what I should do? Purchase new vehicle, get me more buses, get me two of them. I will use one immediately, so they are sitting now. Why they are sitting now? Assign you here, assign you here, here. So almost full. Okay. This I'm getting almost full now. I can start constructing this one. So what you are waiting on? You are waiting on worker, nothing else. What did I missed? My happiness dropped for a major. Something bad happened and I did not cared about it. Pollution is 1%. Why there is a pollution now? Who's causing pollution? Are you causing pollution? So something very bad happened this winter and I was busy doing my. Where is pollution? Let me check that now. So you are not able to keep up with garbage. That is a bad news. That is a bad news. So, and what about the you still have a lot of space not to be worried about. So what I will do now, I will purchase new vehicle just to waste truck. Total capacity. This is a large, small. It carries 3 ton of small, 3 ton. Get two of you. I'm not sure with this pollution mostly looks like a garbage problem to me. But what happened to these people? Why are they complaining about? Are they complaining about jobs? Ah, crimes. They are not complaining much about crime. Heating problem. Oh, there was a heating problem, and I completely missed that. So many people died. Let me check that. This month. So let's see this year. Few people did die. Few people did die. 15 deaths because of heat problem. And there was a happiness drop. Happiness is yellow. There was a happiness drop. There was 76 of happiness on 14 January, and people suddenly become unhappy. So winter should lesson number one I got this year. We should not fast forward winter. We should be slowing down in winter. I am I'm not sure what to do now, but this they will improve. They will improve. My health is improving. My health is improving, and that is a good news. That's a good thing to see. So we are almost done with this construction plan that we designed for ourselves, and this will be enough. And this will be enough to bring us cement, asphalt, concrete, and gravel. So what does that mean? This means police not arrived, and this is the warning I don't want to see. So what does this mean? This mean I should have my gravel people coming from this direction now. I don't want to occupy that space. I don't want to occupy that space. I want it here, 24 people here. Another 24 should be here. What does that mean? That means if I can have one aggregate transfer or not. So if I have aggregate transfer here, and don't build me this. This is me future proofing using more connection out of here. I want a railway. I probably want a railway over here. I probably want a railway over here and one loading gravel loading station. Truck aggregate loading. I can have you here, so that way you can continue, you can have multiple access. So this means this will still happen, right? So 48 vehicles for construction, and they will go get me asphalt, they will go get me concrete. There is a bitumen I need to supply, and that will happen. They can get concrete, they can get gravel, they can get asphalt, and those three resources are one of the heavy traffic resource that I need to do. Happiness should increase. What is my wear and tear in this building? Quality of flat is 80% and average wear and tear are 10%. So over time, this should rise. Happiness is rising. Happiness is rising. That is not a problem. Last month, I made money. This month, I'm not too short of money, but I imported 6,000 worth of ruble of buses. And bus wise, I'm still waiting on my population to grow. I got those two bus ready for me. Aren't you assigned to anything? You are assigned to anything? So where is everybody? So they are building me farm. That is okay. So once farm is done, they will be able to produce and store crops for me. That is okay, still okay. I want this bridge to happen so they can continue in this direction. All the resources are here and they are slowly building me this factory as well. 3% unemployment is what I want to see, because unemployment is exactly what, oh, this is problem now. Hit me around 16 people. Nobody should stay on food, and that is not I want to see. Food is something they should be getting all the time, and this is a good indicator how much more our city can support. 16, so that means exactly twice the amount of population our city can hold. So we are chasing around 2500 people in this city max. We lost a few people. Our happiness is going back to 70s. I had a 76% of happiness, and that is what I want to see it back again. My tourism has dropped, not sure why, but that is too much of worker currently, so I should drop that to 25 and get few worker back out of it. What's about pollution? Pollution has dropped. So the pollution was about garbage overflowing, and that reminds me, these two buildings don't have garbage connection. Do you have a garbage connection? You don't. So what does that mean? I need to add a garbage container for both of you. You got pressure, so what to do now? I can completely remove this section now and have you demolished. You are able to supply all those buildings that I care about. Yes, you are. So that is a redundant, and that is going to get deleted. F3. Once that is deleted, I can also delete this guy. Probably I should delete this guy now. Yep, I should delete this guy. Cancel plumbing. Delete this guy, free this space for me, and I will be pushing this switch via this water pipe. And that solves me another problem. I needed one water connection here, right? So that frees up me some space. Build with this. F3, what you are doing. This has a better bar now, better pressure, so it will be handle more load for me. I will be pumping water from here, this tower, to in this direction, power and sewage. I do have a lot of connection here, so I can use third connection to pump sewage out of it. Because where the worker go, they need water, they will be generating garbage, they will be generating sewage. That's about it. I am waiting for this things to happen today. There are a lot of construction going on. My vehicles are getting used. These two are sitting idle. They don't have any job. Nothing major happening around here. I will wait for this some of the constructions to happen. But this episode, we made a lot of money. We made, obviously not a lot, but obviously anything above zero is a lot. So we exported last year. We exported 18,000 worth of clothes, and that's a good news. This month we are also in positive, we are also in surplus. So overall, we are making money. At least if we are not making money, we are losing money some of the month. We are some zero for our economy. And with another factory and with another cloth factory and factory, we will be making more money and we will be making surplus for our economy to sustain. We planned our we planned our construction factory area that will be supplying gravel, cement, and asphalt, and lot of construction vehicle that we will haul into this direction. One city here and one city in this direction. So this would be another city for us. What I am going to do with that population, those worker, I'm not sure as of now. Two things we have sorted: chemical and food. So which one goes where, we are not sure, but we have to wait how much crop we produce from this Ranchi area. So that's about it. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.